Turn on your beats, whatever you're listening to. Maybe you can go to this. Scary video. Allergies today. My nose a little stuck. Hello there, kitties, and welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. Bimus. I'm gonna have to shorten the name a little bit pretty soon, right? We're getting more established. Oh yeah, I'm Scottie Hoy, and today we're looking at smaller sets finally. Woohoo! There's a lot of trees going on here. If you're not a tree person, go on to the next video. So for the cherry blossom sets, there are a total of 5. I think there might be more. This one here is based in China, so actually the university. The rest of them are based on the Torii Gates in Japan, except for one which is like a snow globe style thing, which is available as well. And these are selling like crazy on the store, so thank you so much for your support. If you like this video and you comment down below, I'll do the other 2 for you. Come on, let's push this to 200 likes. Is that possible? I know my channel is still really small, but thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the channel. Let's look no further. We're back to look at Sembo block. I've done tons of them, and it's time to look at these ones. So we are going to look at this set first, and this is from Sembo block. This is not a temple. I thought it was a temple. This is actually the Wuhan University. Yes, that Wuhan. If you've been living under a rock, that's where the outbreak has started. So prayer to you guys. I hope you guys are recovering and all that good stuff. But apparently they do have cherry blossoms there. 601079, 2,529 pieces, and a light brick. Now to get this right out of the way, this university that you see right here is more of an architecture style. It is not to minifigure scale. The set does come with a bunch of minifigures. We'll look at them in a second. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to design it like this. This thing is really on a 48 by 48 base plate. Did it have to be? Because boy, man, having barely anything on it, look at that flex. The trees just want to go flopping around. Floppy. Could they have done this on a 32 by 32? Probably just the trees, but I guess they really wanted to put a building there, so you get this instead. Maybe don't build this. Leave it blank first and then look at it and be like, well, I wonder if I can put a little food stall maybe there, or a Japanese stall from the other sets. You know, this being on a 48 by 48 base plate, there's actually not a lot going on, but let's just look here in the front. I actually really love these trees. They're small, they're not too complicated, but man, putting all those pink flowers on, gonna drive you a little crazy. My tip for this, build the trees first, man. Get those out of the way and come back later and then, you know, do all the other easier stuff, because you're gonna be playing with a lot of trees and plants. But the white and the pink and the color actually looks really pretty. I really, really like that. This could be a really good place to like do photo shoots for your little minifigures. And there's a lot of little pink flowers here on the bottom. I actually had a lot of spares, so I just kind of randomly did that myself. And then you got the sign here, which is loose. Signs like these are always loose. They always just kind of want to pop off. So the sign right there says, Wuhan University, Sakura Road. They did tile here along the front. They used all these gold bricks that are gray that goes all the way across the floor. And on the side here, there's a couple there that goes into this university, and that side as well. Apparently, yes, I looked online too. The Wuhan University does have a little area that does have their own cherry blossoms. I don't think anyone's going this year. Anyway, so nice little flowers here. They don't really fall apart, which is good. And that's another nice thing about the trees is they're not really falling down. I hope not. You know, you might have to shift them in. If you're gonna move this thing around, they might get a little bit loose, but there are movable branches on this tree, which are actually pretty secure. So now we come to the back here. There's more trees there. Those trees aren't in scale with the other trees, like the Christmas trees, right? And other sets might even have these in the wrong position, but you know, go in there and have some fun, move it around, because you got so much room. And this is where it starts to look like more of an architecture. And now we go into this university. Camera can't even keep up with it. Pull the sign off like that and be like, there. Push it forward even more, go, whoa. No, but seriously, I have to look at this building from an architectural point of view, because it is really not to minifigure scales. There's no door there. They have little tiny windows, they're super small. I do like the windows though, by the way, and the actual build itself is pretty straightforward. Nothing to go crazy about. Just the rooftop pieces. Again, it's those rooftop things, you know, where they kind of just hang out. You have to be very careful how you press down. It's kind of distracting because it's like, I want it to be full size, at least be big, man. Boom, you know? So looking at the details of the building itself, on the sides there are, I guess those are staircases that lead up into the building. And again, it's kind of mirrored where the entrance actually is. I guess that little brown window is supposed to be like a door. The colors are okay, it's nothing crazy. I do like the blue rooftop. You know, let's put a comparison of this next year with the real university and see for ourselves. There you go, there's a comparison. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Then we come up to the second floor area. There's just like a balcony and the top part there, which is really funny. They're using a cupcake for the top to top it off. So the top piece of this university does come off, and it's a little bit tight to get off. Actually, it kind of breaks off when you try to pull it off. It's so flimsy here. I have another tip, which I'll show you in a second. Well, that looks actually kind of cool when I do it like that for you. There's nothing on the inside. How dare you, Sembo? Could have put like a table chair in there, but it wouldn't have fit the size. My tip is simply place it down, or put it back down here, push it really tight, and use this section to come off like that. It's gonna be much easier. Because I noticed with this piece right here, it is actually quite flimsy. If you want to keep pushing down on it, or you keep moving around, it will break off. So it's much easier just to take the inside part in and out. It comes off easy. Chick, chock. So this set actually does come with a light brick. This is where the battery goes, in case you're wondering. That is the kind of batteries it uses. So if you guys do order from our site, this set, we might have to take those out, and maybe you might have them in there, I don't know, because the postal service is like really strict on electronics, you know. Turn it on there. Yeah, there we go. Do you really need this light brick? Yeah, I'll turn it on. Put this back down this way. These things, angles, point that direction, just so you know. So, you know, don't mistake it like that. But you can do it any way you want. Whatever. All right, I switched off most of the lights in here. There's natural light coming in, but anyway, you can still kind of see the light there. It actually looks pretty good, right? It's a nice, it's not too much. That's kind of cool. I probably look a lot better in the dark. Yeah, you don't have to see my face so much. You can see the set instead. I can go like this. Ooh. This set actually comes with 8 minifigures, and we'll look at this one first because this one's the most special one. This kid is graduating. So I guess he's graduating at the Wuhan University. So cool. Lots of areas for him to stand to take some background photos. Anyway, he looks really good. Printing both sides. Yeah, nice. And his hat is probably the best thing ever. It's too bad the tassel on the top can't flip to the other side. But there you go. He is going to hopefully graduate from this university. And then I'm assuming this could be his brother. We've seen this headpiece before, right? The headphones on there. I keep telling myself, oh, that's kind of cool. Have I seen it before? I'm not quite sure, but it looks neat. Again, good printing on this guy wearing a green sweater. Otherwise, he's pretty normal. So there he is. This girl in green and yellow, guessing that's his sister. You know, I'm just making all this up. She looks fine. Very bright colors. Printing again, my one has a little bit of scratch marks on it. Whether or not my son was playing with this, I have no idea. She's happy. She's sticking her tongue out. She's like, it's just their dad, because he's dressed up with a suit. Or maybe he's the teacher. You know, I don't know. He looks fine though. To me, he looks okay. And printing looks decent. I kind of do like how his jacket is kind of scruffy, or, you know, he's got more of a dirtier look. I'm gonna say this one in pink is the wife. I hope she is. Look at that hair. It's kind of crazy how that thing comes down. Could be like a good hair piece for like a horror figure. Again, printing looks fine on her. Wearing a hoodie. You know, the rest of the whole family is not really dressed up for this occasion. But that's cool. And look, this has to be Grandpa. Or this could be the headmaster of the school. He looks kind of angry. Good mustache, nice bow tie. At least he's dressed for the occasion. So there he is. This grandma, she looks kind of young to be a grandma, but why not? Let's compliment this lady who's the grandmother. Oh, her lips are kind of scratched on my one. She's wearing orange with brown pants. Yeah, not my favorite look or color combo. But anyway, there she is. She looks fine otherwise. Very simple. Last but not least, she got the security guard. Gotta keep your social distance. Interesting choice to have a security guard for the campus. He's got to make sure you all stay safe. I like his hats there. Printing on him actually looks pretty decent. No issues, no problems with these guys. So there's all 8 of them. So that's it for the Wuhan University. Very simple set. Again, not to minifigure scale size with this architecture. Did it really have to be on a 48 by 48 base plate? I think it was a little bit overkill on that part. But anyway, there you go. Who knows? Maybe you can take it all off and do it yourself, right? So now let's look at the next one. So this is Sembo blocks. Again, no technical real name for it. Sakura cherry blossom tree on a tiny little hill with a weird base plate. That's what we're gonna call it. 601076, 1167 pieces. And this also has a light brick. So this one right here is actually selling like hotcakes. It's selling so well, we just sold like 2 more in the last 10 minutes before shooting this video. So thank you for buying this on the store. Now this one in particular is a little bit tricky. There's another set, and I have seen a lot of you combining 2 of them together, and the other one is like more gates. I don't have that one here. I haven't built it yet. Why? Because I like to tease you guys like that. So make sure you comment and be like, Scottie man, we need to see the other one and put it together and see what it looks like. Well, it doesn't really combine together, but I've seen snapshots from you guys and it looks great. Okay, well, let's start here on the very bottom. Now, interestingly enough, the other one is on a 48 by 48 base plate. This one's like on a crazy cutout plate. It is a little bit fragile to hold. I'll tell you why in a second. Crazy. So maybe you don't want the tree at all. Maybe you just want these crazy looking plates. Just buy a bunch of them. Maybe I should just sell those plates. I wonder if that's possible. So the biggest issue with this set, even though it's really small, it won't take you long to build, is that the tree is really heavy. It's like to one side, but they built it only a couple studs over on the next plate. So that's why it's kind of had this flimsy feel to it. And then you do have to be careful carrying this thing around. The tree will probably try to break off. They have a piece there, which I'll show you soon, that tries to hold the tree together. Doesn't really work. Yeah, I can kind of see it being jiggly here. Sometimes you might want to just push down in the center here, because it does get kind of loose because of the tree. Push down on the tree there. And branches. Man, my tip again, start with this stuff first. Put these all together. And I think I had a couple like missing pieces. This set is so small, man. There's so much space here. Gotta kind of fill it up. There we go. That looks a little bit better now. Okay, we'll start in the front here. Look at all those little flowers. Do yourself a favor and just kind of scatter them how you like to put them. I mean, I just followed the manual, but that's easy enough to put together. Maybe put some water tiles there, make a little pond, you know, make this more exotic looking. There's a tiny little lantern there. The light inside, the way it's being held down is, I think this is considered an illegal technique. It's just kind of, you put the piece there and you snap the windows pieces next to it and it doesn't really hold it down. So it's really jiggly and loose. That was kind of an interesting way to do that. Now we're starting to come up to this little stone mountain little area. Staircase is very fragile, and the railings, they're kind of just like separated. They're not really connected to each other. I would have liked to have seen that more connected as one piece, but that's okay. I actually like the base of this whole rocky area. That looks actually pretty cool. No other problems there. So we come up to the staircase and we have this bright orange torii gates. Torii gates are in Japan, in Kyoto, if I'm not mistaken, but I actually have like hundreds of them, right? I haven't been there. I have a friend that was there, and pictures look absolutely beautiful. But that's why a lot of people are combining the other sets. And I think a bunch of you are buying like in pairs, if not even in fours. So you can have like tons of gates to put next to each other. Simple design, very nice. The sign there says torii gates. You come inside to the base of the tree, which is nothing there really. I mean, that's the idea, that you're going to take photographs there. So you have a couple figures. We'll look at those in a second. Then we come up to this part here. My favorite part. Not really. Do I like the trees? I actually haven't had a problem building it, except when I got to the top here. There have been some of you that have given up on this. Don't give up, man. Just keep going. In fact, my suggestion, my tip is, if it starts to fall apart on you, take the whole tree out. I have this habit of like, if things fall apart, I'll take the whole section out, move the plate aside, and build the tree first, build the branches, whatever, put it all together, and then slap it in, and it should be fine. So it's unfortunate that the tree is a little bit fragile. It can come off pretty easy. You'll probably see some loose cracks there. If I push down too hard, yeah, this thing will completely crumble. On the back, you can actually see this, I guess like a Technic piece there, that's trying to hold the tree. It won't hold it, man. That thing pulls off really, really easy. So my tip is, again, take the whole thing off, build around it and then put it back. Now we gotta talk about these branches, right? So the color looks absolutely beautiful, stunning, looks very good. I'm looking at the camera going, yeah, this looks so nice. I personally hate putting these things together because the manuals always show it like I cannot tell. My eyes suck, maybe your eyes are good, mine are not. I'm looking at angles going, where is this supposed to fit onto? They use these little bicycle handles as the holders for the branch, but there's two sizes. One is like really deep, so it will hold the branch nice and straight, and the other ones are kind of curved, so it has to fit in a certain kind of weird position. And I think I didn't have enough on my set. There should have been more. So they just probably just were like, you figure it out yourself and put it on. So I was like, oh, how do I do this? Because sometimes the branches would look totally straight. But anyway, what I found out was try to be as close as you can, like put 3 or 4 branches together. The patterns on all the flowers and the petals, by the way, are the same on each branch. Put the hundreds of them together first, and then some of them like go across maybe 3 or 4 branches to kind of stretch out. Do all those, and then just design it yourself, man. Have fun with it, because there's no point trying to copy the manual exactly. It probably won't be the same. And the other thing is, when the branches get a little bit too long, some of these tend to just droop. It goes, it tends to fall down because it's too heavy on the top. So you might want to take some off, move them around, and adjust them here and there, lift them up. And so mine's probably going to be really different looking than yours, or even from the original, because I'm carrying it from home to the office and all that good stuff. Some of the branches you can articulate, the ones here, especially on the back, you can go like, yo, high five, yo. Yeah, how you like me now? Now, if you wanted something bigger, you could always get the Lego tree house, or however you can get that tree house, and get the option to get these branches. If you want to buy just these branches from us, you can email us and we'll find out for you. Or just buy like 5 of these on Brickmeupscottie.com. You add 5 of them together, you have plenty of branches for yourself. Do I like it? Absolutely, I do love it. Building it, it's like half-half. This part was easy. Staircase was all right. Tree could have been a little bit more structurally stronger, the integrity. The manual could have actually been a little bit better showing the angles. Actually, I can just pull out a page here and show you guys. All right, here's an example for you. So where does that branch go? Or where do those ones go? Like, where do they mount onto? Really, man? By the time I got to this page, I was like, you know what? Let's do it by myself. Good job, Sembo. And also, the manual doesn't really show you the back side of the tree. So there are going to be some spots where you're like, I don't know if this piece goes here. But then there's like a stud hanging out. Is this right? Yeah, you're probably going to be right. So just, go with your instincts until you get to the messed up part of messing up and be like, okay, I got to go back and do that. Because we've all been there and done that. Okay, so it does have this little light brick. It's kind of the same as the other one. You're supposed to attach this to the tree, the branch here. Like maybe I'll put it to this one. Again, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really make a huge difference. Now you're supposed to take these pieces off and put the light brick here. And it'll be like kind of a rock there. That's why they have the stickers on the actual light brick. I kind of screwed up one sticker. I just put it like that and just leave it and try to hide the wires. And let's turn off the lights again so you can see how bright it is. Wow, look at that. Starry, starry night. Didn't lose the focus. Cause it's too dark in here. The camera can't see where to focus. Or maybe I can light myself like this and look more cinematic. So I actually prefer putting the light directly to the actual tree part of the branch, not the white parts, because they have holes here in some spots that you can kind of mount it like that. There you go. I have a really nice little lit background there. Nice little shadow going off the table. If you go follow me on my Instagram page, Brickmeupscottie, can't be that hard. I did put a couple of night photos on there with both sets, so you can go check those out. Let me know what you think. What do you think? Did you have to put a light brick on this thing? Of course, it does come with minifigures. Let's check them out. We'll start with the best looking one, because this one is the main one that's gonna sell you on this set. I'm just kidding, but actually she does look really, really good. Look at the kimono. It's kimono, right, that she's wearing. That's really pretty, the design. And I like the hairpiece. So yeah, just actually you only needed this figure to go with this tree. It would have been just fine. You didn't need all these other guys. You got the photographer that needs to take her photo. And again, printing on these guys look just fine. Some of them might be scratchy. This guy looks more like a mountain climber though. Got a backpack. Doesn't really look like a photographer. And the colors are okay. I don't really like the color of his hat, but you know, you get a photographer. That's the most important thing. So he's gonna take her photo. Now, interestingly enough, you got this guy who's the painter. I guess he's painting the scene, but he kind of looks old school, yeah, with the mustache like that. Kind of looks offset a little bit, but he's got his paintbrush, his palette, and his rough-looking scarf there. He's wearing a do-rag, but the color, it just doesn't go. It's like the hat, man. Someone just couldn't match up colors properly on these guys. You got this guy here, and you do get a lot of spare little pieces of flowers. Or maybe I'm supposed to use these on the set, I don't know. But anyway, I have him just holding it going, I'm gonna pick these and run off with them because I love Sakura. He looks like a typical guy. There's not much else to say about him. He looks more like a gangster though. He's the cherry blossom gangster. You got this guy in yellow. Looks like his buddy. They're both gangsters, stealing flowers. How dare you guys? Again, I think they're just throwing in figures. They're just like, yeah, we just gotta throw in a figure. It doesn't matter what they look like. Here you go. This guy looks like he's unbuttoning his shirt. Printing looks pretty okay on him. Finally, you got this lady here. Maybe that's her daughter that's wearing the kimono. Mother's here watching her, making sure she's all right. Nothing special to me, man. You guys like her? But there you go. There's the minifigures that come with the sets. All right, you guys, it is dimension times. Here we go. We'll look at this one first. We know that this is a 48 by 48 base plate. The school university itself, you have your 1x4 bricks. I have mine here. I'm gonna stack it up to the back here, and I'm gonna rotate it for you. You can see it there on the side. That is around 18 bricks in height. Yeah, it's more or less there. Here's my 32 by 32 base plate. Let's see if this sucker will fit on, because you might be surprised. Here we go, drum roll. Oh, look at that. It is over, you guys. That's like 35 studs. Oh, but of course you don't have to use these plates. Just take the tree off, stick it right on the plate directly. And then for the width, you're looking at around 17 studs. It's around there. So you'll have to decide whether or not to use these funky plates or not. Now let's take out the 1x4 bricks. It's around 24 bricks in height. It's more or less there. If I show you guys, go a little bit closer. There. Kind of to this branch, might be slightly over, but you get the idea. So now you can kind of see if it will fit in your city. Of course, the branches are going to protrude out a lot wider than the plate size itself. So just keep that in mind. So there you go. That's your dimensions. All right, here's a set with the minifigures. Just enjoy these shots and see what you think. They're not going to be to scale, but at least you get an idea, right? So check them out. Mr. Graduation, I hope your future is a success. Yeah, boy, make sure you keep your social distance. Don't get any closer. Let me move this out of the way so you can see her trying to get into the university. Oh, but you can't fit in the door, can you? And of course, she's trying to get into the university using the side entrance there. You're not gonna get very far, lady. And you're just as big as those trees behind you. Look at the size of those figures. They make the university look so puny and small. Gramps right there is about the height of the first floor. Well, at least the guys can enjoy the flowers. And this guy here, he's like, here, have a branch. Take them all. There you go. Let's look at the next set with the figures. There's the gangster, stealing flowers, but still admiring this beautiful tree. You got the painter here, getting ready to set up and brush and paint this glorious tree and hope it doesn't fall over. Another gangster here, stealing more flowers. There is Mother, going up the staircase. They don't have studs on the staircase. Maybe you can just remove those pieces with some single stud pieces so they can hold the figures. She's just gonna fall right down like that. Bye-bye, mama. And just behind the gate, the photographer snapping his photo of this beautiful lady. Well, look how pretty that looks. Actually, it does look pretty good like that. So there they all are, the minifigures with the set. Yay! So there you go, that's 2 of the Cherry Blossom series. You want me to do the other ones? Yes? No? Should I just leave you hanging and never ever do them again? Do let me know in the comments. So there you go, this one's of 48 by 48. Solid design, very weird scaling. This one is much smaller, but very fragile. You know what? maybe I should take this, dismantle this one, and put this one in there. Actually might look kind of cool. Yeah, one day, maybe I'll do that. All right? Okay, guys, until next time, pick me up. Okay, I did not forget the drop test. I'm actually dressed up to shoot another video, but I wanted to do it after I shot everything, so I don't have to fix it up for the video, right? That's why I'm look all different now and clean. All right, let's drop this sucker. I'm scared. Okay, I'll do it like this, all right? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1. Wow, okay. So I think the trees just got loosened up a little bit. Not bad, all right? I'm really scared to drop this one. This one's gonna so suck. All right, here we go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1. No! The gate came off, the lantern came off, the tree and the branches are coming off. Yeah, see, told you that piece wouldn't hold up. Go Scottie, we love Scottie. Give me an S, give me a C, give me an OTT. I'm getting good out of here. There we go, another branches. Might as well just take all the branches off and be like, there. We don't need all those. This is Sembo Block Cherry Tree Blossom. Look at that. Yes.